Right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Friday, the 18th of March. We got my last birthday celebration tonight, drinking three of my favorite wines, Grower Champagne, Barolo, and Pomerol. But I have to say, I'll never forget my two trips I made to South Australia. And, not only the wine's big there, but the personalities larger than life. And one of the biggest stars in Barossa and McLaren Vale is Ben Glaetze. I had a chance to taste with him at his winery. And we have been selling the wines of Mitolo, which was founded in 1999 by Frank Mitolo. And, of course, his good friend Ben Glaetze has been helping him ever since craft these wines. And, Australia still offers some of the greatest values in the world of wine. When you look at big, unctuous, ripe, juicy, fruity wines, it's hard to beat what you get from Australia. And these wines have got balance, too. They're not like these Molly Duker Hookah Wooka wines that are 16.5% alcohol. This is only 14.5%, which is no shy flower by any means. But still, this wine has got balance. Hey, James Halliday rated this vintage 92 points. He rated the last vintage 94 points, the 2012, which I like this 2013 even better. This wine has got a beautiful bouquet. It has got that lovely blackberry liqueur you get from Shiraz, dark spices, chocolate, a hint of mint in there. McLaren Vale is right on the coast, so sometimes you get a little briny character in these wines, a little saltiness, but this wine has got so much rich fruit, just round and polished on the tongue, but a wonderful zest and freshness to the finish. Even though this wine is big, it still leaves you salivating for a second glass. The lovely notes of licorice and violet spice on the finish. This wine is outstanding. We've been selling Mitolo for years. We love the screw cap, and even though this wine is delicious right now, it is a wine that you could keep for 5 years. James Halliday says he'd like to try it in 5 years. I'll bet you could keep it for 10 years. It's a current release. It's 2013, and under the screw cap, these wines age even slower. I've been sold on the screw cap for a long time. One of the reasons, as a wine merchant, I get wines returned to me on a regular basis that are not good, and 99% of them have got a natural cork in them. The one thing that separates one wine from another, once you put it in the bottle, is that piece of bark that's been crammed into the bottle to keep the wine inside. The screw cap has solved this problem. And even though a lot of the world's top wines are reluctant to change to screw cap, hey, Australia's greatest wine, Penfolds Grange, has been made in screw caps for the last 20 or 30 years to experiment to see just what the difference is between in long-term aging between a screw cap and a cork. And their studies have found that the screw cap wines have got more fruit, less oxidization, and hey, would you like more fruit? Would you like less fruit in your wine? No, the reason why people drink Shiraz from Australia is because of this lovely, bright, gorgeous fruit it has, and the screw cap just helps to maintain that a little longer. So check it out. We've got our the greatest value that I've had so far this year in Australian Shiraz, the 2013 Mitolo Jester from McLaren Vale. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni. Under $15. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.